Welcome to Ag Shorts. I'm Calen. With me is my father, Brandon, and today we're going to talk about block, mineral, and salt consumption rates during the different seasons. We're filming this in early spring, late fall, or late winter technically, but this will be coming out in the early fall, just as we're coming out of summer, mid-September. Block, mineral, and salt rates, they always change throughout the seasons based off of years and moisture and all the things happening with hay, grass, so on and so forth. So, Dad, talk us through some of the block, mineral, and the salt consumption rates and how they differ from not only cows and horses, but also the seasons.
Well, I mean, it's kind of, if you look at the big picture, it should be based on what your grass has. Uh,
Mm.
is your grass coming fresh? Quick growth, real young growing plants that are green, or are they mature, dried up, and essentially cured out feed or grass? So those are all going to have different amounts of your minerals and needed really and a mineral is just a um it's a
Additive.
helper for
Yeah.
everything in your body system. You got to have vitamins and minerals. So they change, the demands change for whether you got a lactating cow or you got one that's a dry cow, or one that's bred first time with no calf on her side, one that's bred with a calf on her side. Those are all a lot of different needs at different times. So it's kind of a, there's some science behind it for sure. What I kind of like to do is each body kind of has different needs. You can have a family of six people, two parents and two girls, two boys, and everybody is going to have slightly different needs for whatever their body is and their body chemistry. So, that's kind of the approach I take on that with our cattle and horses, is that you supply them, kind of some of the better mineral that you can, and try to rate that consumption a little bit. Give them plenty of iodized salt. Animals can get goiters too, so that iodine or iodized salt is important for that, to keep. That's something that you just don't see any more in humans, is goiters. And God, when I was a kid, you could see, occasionally you'd see somebody with this great big lump under their throat. Their thyroid's affected from not enough iodine in their diet, and or other issues. But you just don't see that anymore. And I think there's more emphasis on balancing some of those vitamin minerals and supplements into your body system. So, what, right or wrong, our approach is try to generally match the mineral to what would be the needs based on what the grass doesn't have it at the time, or to complement what the grass has it at the time. So there are some formulations in it, and none of them are perfect. I'm not wild about any one of them. I'm not kicking my heels up over them, because there's some supplements in there that I just don't care for the way they do them. There's all kinds of issues there, or could be. But our approach really is to have something that's a widespread shotgun approach, based on loosely on the needs of the grass, like I said. And then I supply them with like salt blocks in addition to the loose salt with the mineral, to try to rate how much they're going to take so they don't
1 minute.
gobble it. And then having those blocks available year round, having that with sulfur, cobalt, mixed trace minerals, so that they kind of have free choice. And you will see them change their palatability from season to season, or what's going on. They'll hit
Yeah.
one sort of block or mineral a little bit harder than the rest. So just being able to do that and supply everything they need, uh, I think is kind of important for each individual, not just I'm going to do one thing and this is what you get, and spend a little bit of time hoping it's going to work instead of trying to make it work on a more broad scale.
Yeah. And just to close it up with the mineral, we do blocks and loose mineral, with the loose mineral mixed in with loose salt.